Serving as Chair of the Board of Governors at St Peter's is a huge honour. Our mission as the Board of Governors is as custodians of the school. It is our job to ensure that the school continues to thrive into the future. The principles that are important to us are continuous improvement and trying to help every member of our community at St Peter's be the best that they can be. At St Peter's, York, our partnership with Yingya St Peter's is incredibly important. We will be working hard over the next few years to make sure the partnership grows and develops and benefits both sides. At St Peter's York, we put a huge amount of focus on feedback and have also introduced initiatives such as learning walks to help staff learn off each other and understand how to develop and improve. We will also be shortly establishing a Centre of Excellence for Teaching and Learning, which will help ensure that we are able to look across the world at different practices and different ways of doing things and draw that back into St Peter's York in a way which works for our organisation. We are also continuously looking at how we develop our staff development and appraisal system to make sure that we have that focus on continuous improvement. In terms of Yingya St Peter's, everything that we do in terms of staff development and improvement, we can share with the staff body here and the leadership team here to help make sure that they're getting the benefit of our approach. And I'm sure we will also have a lot to learn from the approach here at Yingya St Peter's that we can take back to St Peter's York. Visiting Yingya St Peter's in Hainan, it's a very clear impression of rigour and a level of robustness, not just in terms of the academic aspirations and ambition for pupils here, but also in terms of the pastoral care and the co-curricular opportunities. I have been blown away by the facilities here. It's very different reading about them and even seeing photos and seeing a video. Seeing them in person is to really understand how exceptional the facilities are, and I think that must be something which sets Yingya St Peter's apart from other schools in Hainan, along with obviously the huge amount of space, the peace and quiet and the beautiful countryside in which the school is set. We have already started with some exchange programs. We have had an online music session where pupils from St Peter's York have been playing their instruments online with the pupils at Yingya St Peter's listening and then taking their turn to play with pupils at St Peter's York listening. There are also plans for some artwork to be going on, exchanging with pupils here at Yingya St Peter's, and then not just with St Peter's York but also with some other schools in the York area. We are definitely looking to develop further plans around exchanges with pupils, potentially with staff, and actually I'm delighted to say that currently we have 2 of our younger pupils from St Peter's York who are here for a semester at Yingya St Peter's, and we hope that might be the first of many. For students who are about to come to this wonderful school, I probably would ask one thing: make the most of all the opportunities you are given. I hope that our partnership can grow and develop, and that St Peter's York can become a better school because of it, and that Yingya St Peter's can offer an education which is not only one which is exceptional within Chinese education, but one which offers a wonderful international education and which produces young people that can go out and deliver and contribute across the world.